I ain't seen him in a minute, but he called me a few times. He working on some things and
His
stuff.
non-profit, right?
Yeah, he working with a lot of people on some non-profit things and a few other things. But he definitely doing some things. He had a few events past and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. I didn't really attend it, but I've been hearing about stuff and seeing him promote on Facebook and stuff. He working with some good people though. Forgot the names, but some real good people.
Okay, ready?
He definitely doing good.
Good, yeah. Okay.
Let me know if I can put this in.
Yeah, that's all good there, yeah. Right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Your boy Dollarmentary, Brooklyn, New York, Bush Street, you know what I mean? Checking in, just giving you a little rundown of what I do, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. You know what I mean? It's a long history of music, you know what I'm saying, underground to like nearly just making it mainstream, taking it, you know what I'm saying, causing a lot of destruction out there, you know what I'm saying, just really wilding out, but you know what I'm saying, a lot of cats see the face, they might know me, some people don't, you know what I'm saying, like I said, just Google Dollarmentary, you know what I'm saying, it started like in, I'm gonna take you back to like 1993, 4, when I was on the block, a little youngin', you know what I'm saying, it was like a bunch of brothers across the street named the Griffs, they was rapping, they used to battle everybody in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, I was a little nigga seeing that, so that kind of like made me want to get into rapping and shit. So I used to like try and go battle niggas and shit, but I ain't had no rhymes. So I would write little scraps and stuff. Then my man Black, he's like my right hand man. His brother used to rap Popcorn. He used to rap with Sim. It was called 5 Feet Posse. And they used to battle with teachers in school and shit. So we started like playing on to that and learning their raps and shit. And we was going around battling other cats with their raps and shit like that. They ain't even know. To this day probably don't know that shit. So then we developed our own flows and whatever. So then after that, I couldn't write a beginning. It was just like I could rhyme, I was like get into my shit, but it was crazy because I couldn't start the rhyme off. I don't know what type of shit that was, but I don't know how I would finish. Like I would always write, but I always felt my beginnings wasn't like a beginning. I don't know why. So I would go to my man, older cat across the street. His name is Show, one of the Griff brothers. I used to go to him and be like, yo, I got this rhyme, I just need a beginning. And he'd be like that's weird, just say this. He always gave me like my first sentence. Shit is crazy for like all my beginning time of rap. He always like, gave me like, son, I need the first sentence. It get started like this. Then I say that and then I just go. So I would go to him back and forth, like right across the street. Yo, check this out. Just give me a beginning. Back and forth and just got into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I was like probably 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? He was probably like 19, 20 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I was a little shorty. But they was like, yo, you hot. I didn't even know what was going on. Like, yo, this shit crazy. It was just different, you know what I'm saying? So just developed the flow, man. Then, you know, my mom's always was in the computers and shit. She was in college and stuff like that when I was a young kid. So she brought the computer around in the crib. This is way back. I'm talking about cats. I don't give a fuck who they are. They was not on the computer yet before I was on the computer with my music. I was real young on the computer with my music, little demos, just putting it online, putting it in instant messenger and shit. This before any of this wild shit is out. We was on the Commodore 64. We was on just the real old computers, man. I was on AOL came around. That was first. We was on that, sharing music on AOL and stuff like that. AOL Instant Messenger and just way back before it was all this other stuff. And then I met an independent label doing blasting my music out. You know what I'm saying? Townhouse Records, real independent records. They never dealt with no hip hop. They dealt with country music and rock and stuff like that. I was their first hip hop artist, so they met me online because the song I had a song with a Creole dude on it. One of my mans was Haitian. His brother got on the song, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Ricardo and Evil. The whole Jefferson, we had the BK Unknown sessions in the basement over there. We used to do sessions over there. We used to sell drugs outside and go in the basement and do sessions and shit. We was mad young. But I was like center of attraction over there. I draw the energy up, get everybody together, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to claim that, it's just what it is. And we did mad songs over there. We was working for a minute, underground, going around the hood, battling niggas, going to lunchrooms, whatever the case, building up a little hood buzz. How everybody know what we was doing. Met up with my other cats from I did a song with my cats from Splatterhouse, from Woodbine, from another part of the hood. It's like the neighborhood is big, so you got different sections. So I did a song with cats from the other section of the neighborhood, but I had an independent deal with the Jewish people, Townhouse Records, but nobody really know what's going on. I did a whole album with them or whatever. Wow. And then Splatterhouse, we had this one record that the whole hood was feeling. It was called Hellhole. It was just like, me and my man did a song on a humble. You know what I'm saying? We did it in Power Play Studios in Queens way back. That's like one of the biggest studios everybody was going to. Nines and all the other cats in Queens, down the block from Queensbridge projects and shit like that. We did the song in Power Play. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Brought it to the hood. Everybody loved it. Niggas reciting it, singing it. They actually made a crack spot after my song. You know what I'm saying? They named the spot the Hellhole. Shit was crazy. It's in history of the hood. You know what I'm saying? My song was popping. The whole hood was loving it. It was like a neighborhood buzz from way back when you could have a neighborhood street buzz. It's real hip hop. Nothing was going on. It's fake buzz, painful buzz and stuff now. This regular reality, real life shit. So the neighborhood was going crazy off it. My other man that I did the song with, his cousin happened to be managing Killer Priest, was a cousin of Killer Priest, a Wu-Tang guy. So he had ties with Wu-Tang and all these other cats or whatever the case may be. Me, I was over here in left field. I didn't really know his background of Wu-Tang, woo. But we just combined to do the record. So that made my deal combine with their deal. So we did a big independent conjunction and dropped the record and the video. You know, it was a success. It was all over the internet and it was all over the underground, all the top local stations or whatever. Video Music Box at the time was one of the top underground stations, like you say, as World Star Hip Hop is today to hip hop. That's what Video Music Box was way back to hip hop. They break all the artists. Ralph McDaniels called me up personally. He hadn't seen the video, like the song. He was like, yo, I'm gonna sit down and do an interview with you on one of the biggest shows. And all that was popping. Then it was like, I went to my first night really going out, because I was from the hood. I ain't really been going out like, woo. I've been doing my thing, grinding in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still young doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the city with my manager and them, which is a Jewish cat, you know what I'm saying? It was Easter Sunday, you know what I mean? We go to promote the record. I got the record pressed up, got the vinyl, it's on the little video station, giving out records. Now I'm going to get DJs to spin the record and whoop-de-woo, hit the clubs up and make my 1-2s, just, you know, make my rounds in the industry to get the music out there in New York City. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time. It was a beautiful night, you know what I'm saying? Best night of my life, a lot of celebrities there. Everybody out, you know, was going down, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real good, feeling like it's my turn is about to happen, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know me. It was lights on me, I'm in the club. A lot of people wondering who is this new cat, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just doing me, not really knowing what's already going on in the industry or whatever the case may be, what's happening around the industry. Being that Biggie Smalls just died 2 weeks ago when this was going on. You know what I'm saying? So all this happening, I'm coming up, I'm from New York, Brooklyn, you know, emerging amongst a lot of other cats at the time was coming out. They was not big yet. There's a lot of cats that felt like everybody's competition in the game. You gotta realize what's going on. So, you know, I was coming up, not well connected to what they doing in the underworld or whatever, but I'm grinding, I'm a young cat doing me. So, you know, dudes try to put a stop to that, you know what I'm saying? They felt like it's a threat to whatever they doing, so niggas gun me down and come out the club, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Like, I was young, learning the business, just trying to get out there. I didn't have no beef with nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's part of the game, that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I took it, you know what I'm saying? I charged it to the game.
What went through your mind when you...
Just when I was going to go moving on a little bit.
Okay, what's that?
It's good. Just when you got a break for a second.